Okay. Yep. So we continue to stand for truth as we take little coffee breaks, water breaks in between. So many conspiracies to go down, but that the whole point is truth in your own life and light that you've been putting aside all these years, that you know has been buried deep down, and now is the time to bring it up to surface and live your purpose. Rightfully questioning everything around you in terms of societal makeup, political landscape, the economy. Candace Owens been posting every day as she goes knees deep into detail, rightfully so, because the devil is in the details, but for us Joe Schmoes, it is over our heads and out of our pockets and above our pay range scale. So the best thing to do is listen with open ears, and as soon as you, like I said in my earlier video this afternoon, it's like it gets into Freemasonry and how all of them are the Freemasons, Trump and Charlie and Candace and everyone. So it's like, okay, whoop, I'm out. Because they sit like sometimes when you speak, this happens, but it's like the minute I start, when you're posing for a picture specifically like that, is like a little bit of skepticism, valid skepticism. But if someone's talking and you take a screenshot like la la la, okay, no, not valid. When you, or even sitting with I can't do it right now, but with the diamond fingertips, I mean, that's also just a natural way of sitting, even when you, to assert dominance, to assert control, to assert, that kind of force. So those things are loose, but then, so that like Freemasonry thing is above me and goes over my head, and that's when I start getting a little bit like ungrounded. So, I mean, at the end of the day, my impression about that was, this is a club that we're not in. This is the Billionaires Club. We have no idea. Maybe this is all just like a little bit of a personal vendetta taken out on the media platforms. Like, you don't know. It could just be a bunch of smear campaigns and whatever. But you got people, because it's on a public platform and it's on the internet, you've got people, us Joe Schmo watchers, and some people have a lot of time on their hands, and some people feel really strongly about it. Some people just want to get a fucking reaction. They don't feel any ways about it. Is, just making up these conspiracies left and right. But regardless of that, I'm trying to take in my humanity every day. I'm just trying to be alive every day and go through some mistakes that I feel like I've done in my life for the last few years, including a bunch of stuff. I mean, we can all relate. Procrastination to our true purpose. For me, I've had some financial ups and downs and windfalls where I kind of fucked up, and being called a rolling stone, and having people even around me at my health studios being okay, scratching their head because I was in a little bit of an unstable situation. But that's just me, dude. Every 2-3 years things have changed. But I'm getting older and I'm trying to get a little more stable, you know what I mean? That's besides the point. So right now is the time to pray to God, pray for life. I think we should just pray for life, whether it's your own health, it starts there, and then the health of others and around you. You gotta pray for the life around you, and you gotta pour into life and love. You gotta pour into simplicity, honestly, and grace. And once you feel your head spinning with whatever, really, it's time to take a break. I'll be at a short one. A little bit of water, a cup of coffee if that does you good, whatever your thing is, tea. I don't want to condone smoking, but whatever, a break, go blow some bubbles outside, take a step back, regather, and then focus back into your body, and then get at it again. That's just, I think, a really good focus right now, just on a very preliminary and foundational basis to recommend, is just feel being alive. And that might come up, a lot of stuff might come up because of that, because there's our own traumas that we're dealing with, not only all the crazy shit we're consuming every single day, and we're not even supposed to. Our minds are kind of built for this still. for hours and days and weeks on end. So we're prepared to survive a whole bunch of knowing the weather's change and just getting prepped for the next amount of simply exist. That's why I love being here, and I love that there's no people. Can't do this in the frickin' city. It would be loud, noisy, smelly, dirty, and polluted with people and pollution. Okay. So I don't know if I have a point to any of this. I just open and press record and splurge. But I guess stay grounded, stay alive, say some prayers, and don't kick yourself if you're not where you think you ought to have been, should have. The world is so crazy right now. Like, no wonder you end. Like, don't worry about it. I'm there now. Like, I'm like, holy shit. Like, but I am where I am, so I can't be mad about it. I have to just kind of accept and move forward. And for you, I just want this to be your friendly reminder to say prayers. Have a dialogue with Jesus Christ. And this isn't about going to church. I think a lot of people are going to be drawn to go to church because they think if they go to church, they reach God, or God hears them louder, or they're with God somehow. Like, truly, it's in your heart. It's that whole relationship with Jesus. Have a dialogue with him. Hear him, understand him. And that sounds bizarre, but it does begin to happen when you do it earnestly from your heart. I could recommend church, but I would find one that you jive with, not just what you think you know, or what your parents went to, or what you grew up with. Like, explore. Look at that beautiful star. Explore and go from there, and just, I don't know, I can see for some people it being hard, like, oh, I can't. Oh my God, that was scary.